been able to get 6 points on your last 10, which has been a good improvement for your team. You'll probably be okay if you get 60% of your points going on. What has, in the last 5 games, been better for you? You've been able to start getting results.
Well, more than anything, the consistency of the game. I even go back 6 games, include the Boston game in as far as habits are concerned and principles, and we just feel there's a real consistency coming into our 5-on-5 game that gives us a chance every night, and against some of the best teams in the league, we've been able to do that. So it has also helped the confidence. You can see there's more confidence when you have confirmations like that, and you can feel it within the games. That also dealing with the ebbs and flows of a game, I think we've been much more mature, whether we scored and took leads or whether we fell behind and needed to scrap ourselves back out of it. You could really feel a consistency in understanding what we need to do to be the best team we can be. So it's a good feeling right now in the room, a confident feeling, and it's important that we take another week of building on that.
What are the emotions like for you and the entire group to have Kyle back out there, considering what he went through?
No, I mean, it's excellent to have Kyle there. I mean, as a person, you all know the value of him in the room, and the loss of experience that we had back to back there with Johansson, Sabatka, Pozo going out. We felt a difference in the team and lineup with Johansson coming back. It's good to see Sobi at least in the room, even though he won't be a part of the process here for a while. But Oki is again a very important person to mentor our younger players and to be an example more than anything of what it takes to be competitive every day. So it was great to see him, but we still don't expect him back here for a while. This is a process we need to be careful with, and it was good to see him skating with us, but he's, for us, still a ways away from any type of contact.
Darlene was on the bench. Has he started any off-ice workouts or anything?
Yeah, he's it's still in the step-by-step, and off-ice is the word and the key, and so again, that one is an injury like Pozo's where we need to be really careful and take little baby steps at a time. But it's good to see him here, and we hope that the healing continues, but he's still a ways away.
Marcus Johansson just talked about how he just hasn't had a good feel for the puck all
Yeah.
year. He talked about sticks and all sorts of things. What
Yeah.
kind of solutions have you guys had for him to try to get him through that?
Yeah. I think Marcus has taken a lot on his shoulders here. He understood the need for expanded leadership. It can't just be Jack leading the way, and we need support in the way we share the burden of leadership. And Marcus took so much on his shoulders here through training camp and into the start of the season that it's probably taken something away from his game. And now the injury set him back for sure. And it's about confidence, but he works so hard at himself, and he works hard at his game that I'm sure it's going to come back. He's brought some stability into our game. He still works as hard as anybody without the puck and above the puck and defensively supporting the group. And I think the offense it's just got to have some timing. And he lost a little timing there, didn't have any pucks on his stick for a few weeks. And we're confident with the work ethic he has. He's just got to take it a little easier on himself, I think, sometimes, to get out of the funk that he feels he's in, although we don't see it as bad as he does.
What do you like about Henry Jokiharju's game that would at least make him a possibility to play on the power play for you guys?
I mean, Yoki just managing pucks under pressure, and with the way penalty killing is today, you don't have the time and space that you sometimes think you'd have because of the attacking nature of everybody, whether it's through the neutral zone or into the O zone before you get control. And we just like the way he solves pressure, and he has a lot of confidence on the puck right now, and that's why we see him as an option there.
Is the plan to go 7-11 again tonight?
So we're going to dress 7-12 in the warm-up and make the final call, but there's definitely a chance of that again. We like going both ways. There's always pros and cons, but 7-11 did do us well, so it is an option tonight.
In 4 of the last 5 games, you've kept Ristolainen's minutes under 20.
Yeah.
By my eyes, and you can tell me I'm wrong, I thought he had a really nice game in Toronto, and again played 19-17. Everybody's talked about reducing his ice time. You've actually done it now with the 7D.
Yeah.
Have you seen an improvement in his game with it?
Yeah, I think, winning the series against Toronto this weekend, we kind of took it that way. 6 periods of hockey, let's go win it, and we did on goals and points, and it gives us confidence. But one of the things that we found was possible with the 7D is they can be more freely involved in the offense too. There's sometimes with 6D you end up with a long shift and you got one between and you're back out, and it restricts your offensive inputs on the rush, how we'd like the D to get involved in the O-zone and so on. So, and defensively we seem to be slightly more aggressive right through the whole game. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting look. Not a lot of teams in the league playing this way, but we have to do its best for the Buffalo Sabres, and if it makes us stronger in certain areas, then we'll continue on this path, you know. But you're right, I think Risto did very well with the quality of minutes that he had through the 2 Toronto games.